I learned many things from here. Not only the provisions of laws, but the true intention of the law. When I was a member in the assembly. I tried to become a good parliamentarian. I learned from here. When I'm approaching all the things in the assembly, I had a constitutional frame in my mind. When I'm going to the assembly, earlier it was 8:30 in the morning. I used to open my bag and take a constitution book and place before my table. My friends were saying that without that Constitution of India book, my confidence will not be there. And I am proud to say that for the last 25 years, all the legislations passed by the Kerala Legislative Assembly, my participation was there. Without my participation, no legislation was passed. Maybe at the first or second reading or at the third reading, my participation was there. At the initial stages, first 15 years, I used to give amendments, 200, 300 amendments to in many of the big legislations. Then I used to submit the amendments for commas and full stops. My friends were asking why you are giving such amendments. Then I said, law, interpretation of law is very important. If there is not a comma, if it is necessary, an excellent lawyer will interpret the law in other ways, and he will defeat the legislative purpose, legislative intention of the legislation. Then I used to say to all my friends in assembly that when we are passing a legislation, it will be an act. Then a judge will read this one day. If we are not careful about passing the legislations, there is no possibility the judge will comment. But in his mind, there is a feeling, who are the members of the Legislative Assembly? Passing such a legislation without a constitutional frame. This is very important. I learned all these things from here.